Hi, this is TraceyHD, and I'm here to do another unboxing and full flip through of the Tree Keeper's Oracle, written by Angi Sullins and artwork by Stephanie Law. And I just received this, and I must say the packaging is excellent. This is going to protect your cards, a nice sturdy box, and I like the fact that it is magnetic, okay? And then inside, we have a nice little card bag here. That's a nice added touch for them to include this organza bag that you could put your tarot deck in, oracle deck in. Very, very nice bag. And then inside it's going to say, as legends and druids can tell you, there are places on the planet where the veil between worlds is thin, and the trees are guardians of these sacred spaces. And I'll tell you, I love, love, love earthy decks like this. Look at how gorgeous that insert is. And you have a nice little ribbon too to lift out the cards in the guidebook. I love it. Absolutely gorgeous. And let's see what we have here. And if you'd like to purchase this amazing deck, you could click the link down below in the description box. And here we have the guidebook. Okay, and it's going to be a matte finish. Nice thick guidebook. This is going to be better than the usual leaflet that we get with 4 or 5 different languages and a couple sentences on each card. Let's see what's inside the guidebook. There's an introduction, and it says, long ago, before trees were used for the pulp and fiber to hold our stories in bound form, they were story protectors of a different kind. As legend and druids can tell you, there are places on the planet where the veil between worlds is thin, and the trees were guardians of these sacred spaces. And this is, oh goodness, I'm going to love working with this, especially here in the Northern Hemisphere. We're almost in the season of spring, and that's when I use most of my earthy decks that have to do with, animals and trees and herbs, and this is going to be perfect. And then it's going to tell you how to use the deck. And then it's going to go into each of the cards. And here we have the full color page of the card. First card is the Keeper of Self-Love, and then it's going to give you a paragraph on the card itself. And this is perfect information. It's not too little and it's not too much. And I love this gorgeous little fox down here. Look at him. And this card here for Keeper of Love says, many of us forget to include ourselves in acts of loving kindness. Human beings are hardwired for both love and struggle. One of the best ways to practice resilience between the two is through self-compassion. This moment asks you to focus on all the patient support and love you keep giving everyone else onto yourself. Put your arms around your inner self with all the greatness you can muster. Consider this: you are the only one in the entire universe. You deserve to experience love from the inside out, independent of what the world offers or takes away. Nothing can change your inherent value. It's gold, and treasure it with kind thoughts. What a beautiful, gentle message. And yes, it is all about self-love, and you deserve the love that you give others. And this is a reminder of it. So absolutely gorgeous message. And it's going to go through all of the cards, as you can see. The Keeper of Abundance. Okay, so you get the gist of the guidebook. Oh, and then it's going to give you, let's see here, looks like there's something in the middle. It's going to be some sage advice. And then it's going to go into the rest of the cards. Looks like maybe these cards may be in different sections, because here we have another, it looks like a poem, okay, about shameless. So they're probably divided into different categories, which will probably be told inside the book here somewhere. But anyway, as you can see, this is amazing, amazing artwork. I mean, this is blowing me away. Look at that. Keeper of Beginnings. Absolutely stunning. Keeper of the Game. And it's going to go through, let's see here. There's 44 cards in the deck. Okay, and as you can see, they're gorgeous. And we're going to look through the cards now. And it's going to tell you about the artist, Stephanie Law. Okay, she is an amazing artist. And about the author, Angi Sullins. Wow, very, very nicely done guidebook. Perfect information, perfect messages. And let me just get something to remove this plastic. It'll just take me a moment. This reminds me of the detailed artwork like that of Josephine Wall. Josephine Wall is another artist that has very detailed artwork, and it kind of reminds me of that. And it reminds me of like a Spirit's Tarot, Spirit's Oracle. I can't think of the name of it right now, of a deck that I already have, but this is amazing. And these cards, first of all, there's going to be a beautiful gold gilding on them. Look at how gorgeous that is. And the gilding is nice. As you notice, the cards are not sticking together. I hate it when you get a deck of cards and they're all stuck together and you're like, you're prying them apart, and you're worried you're going to damage the cards, but you don't have to worry about it with this gilding. And this is the back of the cards. Gorgeous. Okay, we have that little fox there again, here and up here. Very, very nice. And they're going to be a glossy finish. Cardstock is decent. They're going to be nice size cards. They're not too small. They're not too big. And let's take a look at these. They're quite slippery. As you can see, they were jumping out of my hand. Here we are with the Keeper of Self-Love. And this is the kind of deck that each time you pull a card, you're going to notice a different detail that you hadn't noticed before. Keeper of Abundance. Keeper of Wishes, and we have the little wishing well up here. Keeper of Comfort, and there she is sitting underneath the tree, and she has a unicorn. Looks like the unicorn is kissing another animal here. Beautiful. Keeper of Time. And we have this tree that's hollowed out, and it has like the, what they call them, pendulums, like you would see inside of a grandfather clock. Gorgeous. Keeper of Whimsy. Keeper of Balance. Keeper of Ease. And she's resting here, it looks like at the base of a tree. Keeper of Trust. Keeper of Shift. Keeper of Surrender. Keeper of Inclusion. Keeper of Pace. Keeper of Solitude. And I like the animals down here. I love wild animals. I have them in my yard every single day. They're spiritual messengers. Whenever an animal crosses your path, look up the meaning of it. It's a message that you need that day. And I absolutely love trees. I have a 60-foot ash tree outside my parlor window, and it is an amazing, amazing tree. I love everything about this deck. This is absolutely gorgeous. Keeper of Nature. Keeper of Play. She's up here on a swing. Keeper of Journeys. And it looks like the Hermit down here. And then we have these birds flying, and it looks like a foggy type of day there in the forest. Keeper of Stars. Keeper of Sleep. I'm not too thrilled with that snake up there. Ooh. Keeper of Alchemy. Keeper of Fairy Tales. We have the dragon, and she's reading, I guess, Grimm's Fairy Tales. Keeper of Intuition. Keeper of Truth. Keeper of Flow. And look at how it's like it looks to me like it's maybe nighttime and maybe the moon is shining down upon these trees and stuff. And it's kind of like a moon glow. It could be the glow of the sun, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm thinking it's nighttime because I believe that, these orbs and stuff that are shining through the trees, you would see them when it's darker out. Absolutely gorgeous. I love these pine trees. Keeper of Subconscious. Keeper of Boundaries. And this looks like the Fool in tarot. It looks like he's getting ready to take a leap off of, it looks like this branch from the tree. He has his pole with him there, his walking stick, and a faithful little animal by his side. And he's dressed like the Fool. I believe the Fool has boots on. And Keeper of Grace. I think this is the only man in the deck so far besides this guy here. Correct me if I'm wrong. But there's a man here in Keeper of Grace. Keeper of Anger. Keeper of Endings. Beautiful card. I hope the camera's picking up the beauty of this artwork because it's unbelievable. It is gorgeous. Keeper of Sanctuary. Keeper of Focus. Keeper of Creativity. Keeper of the Wilds. We have all these little foxes down here. Wow. Keeper of Dance. Keeper of the Invisibles. Keeper of Beginnings. Keeper, oops, I missed a card here. I skipped over 37, sorry about that. Keeper of Sharing. Keeper of the Game. And they're playing chess. Keeper of Receiving. Keeper of Innocence. Keeper of Forgiveness. Keeper of Wonder. Keeper of Transformation. And I love how she's surrounded by all these butterflies, which are a sign of transformation. And it looks like the light is shining through the woods here where there's tall trees. Oh my goodness, look at that. I could stare at these cards all day. And then last but not least, 44, Keeper of Follow Through. Well, I'll tell you, this artwork blew me away. I can't believe I didn't get this deck sooner. As soon as I saw this, I instantly connected because I had this very earthy feeling about it. And like I said, I love trees and I love nature. So this was perfect for me. And this is great for a beginner. Look at how easy it is to shuffle too. This is great for a beginner. It's great for a seasoned card reader. You could start a reading, a tarot reading with one of these cards. You could end a tarot reading with one of these cards for a final message. You could just do an oracle card spread. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these each day as my daily focus for my meditation until I learn the entire deck. This is just absolutely amazing. The guidebook is perfect amount of information, very well done. I love the color pictures inside. I like this little organza bag that you could put this oracle deck in, or you could leave it in the box because that box is an excellent box for storage. This is going to be a welcome addition to my ever-growing oracle deck collection. And again, if you would like to purchase this deck, click the link in the description box down below. You will not be disappointed. It's amazing in every way. If you've enjoyed this unboxing and full flip through, please hit the like button to help the channel grow. I'd appreciate it. Drop a comment down below and tell me what you think of these cards. And above all, subscribe because I will be back with more.